Hey guys, this is Andrew with mywatchaddiction.com, and today we are going to take a look at that Stewart Dawson that I received for my WatchGang Platinum subscription for February 2018. Before we get started though, guys, can you do me a favor? Down there in the right hand corner of the screen is that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that, guys, so you can follow us in the future. So you can see on my wrist from my last video, I changed it up, threw on this out of order Casanova that I just wanted to see it on my wrist for a little bit before I send it out this afternoon in trade, and we say goodbye to this watch. Anyway, guys, let's get started and take a look. So if you did not see my unboxing of this WatchGang Platinum subscription watch for February 2018, you missed that it does come with two cards this month. First is the Trendy Butler. Not friendly, trendy butler. If you want to join another subscription service, there's a coupon code for $20 off, WatchGang20. Second is their new partner card. So this is a partner card for the WatchGang Platinum subscriptions for February 2018. Finally, these cards have a purpose. If you see on the back, there's actually a link to WatchGang's website, which actually will show you all of the watches that they sent out as a part of the WatchGang Platinum subscription for February 2018. But we want to take a look at this watch. So let's tear into this. First, we have the Stewart Dawson London external cardboard box. Inside we have, I'm assuming one of these is a warranty card. They have stickers on the back. Just like my WatchGang Black subscription, the out of order Casanova, this watch has actually already been traded already, so I will not be opening these so that the next owner can have the pleasure of doing that themselves. Let's open this box here and take a look at this Stewart Dawson. So we'll try and get a little close up for you here. So if we want to take a walk around this watch, you can see the case is stainless steel, 316L stainless steel. The movement in this watch is an ETA 2824-2 automatic movement. So it's got a pretty decent movement in this watch. That movement has a 40-hour power reserve and highlights 25 joules. The case itself for this watch is 42 millimeters in diameter with a thickness of 13 millimeters. These straps are 22 millimeters at the lug, and the crystal on this watch is a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. Now, there's a few things I like about this watch and a few things that I dislike about this watch. One, I am really loving these straps, and I apologize because it's a black strap on a black table, so it's harder to see, but I'm loving these straps, these leather straps that they have on this. For some reason, they feel really, really nice in your hand. Overall, I think I like the aesthetic of this watch, but there's some things that I don't like that they did in the dial. One, this watch I think would have looked a lot better with applied indices versus a very flat dial on this. Second, that hour and minute hand on this watch I think are just, they could have done something with those watch hands to make them look a little bit better. For some reason, to me, they just, I don't know how to explain it. They just like look very flat. I mean, if they had used a little bit of color in those hands a little bit, it would have given them some more dimension. Also, that second hand is very, very plain. The crown is kind of neat. Now, this case back, I'm confused by this case back. I mean, I kind of get it. It's a cool idea. It's a dust cover that you could engrave whatever you wanted to on that case back, and it would be pretty neat. But I am going to spill the beans on something here. You guys see that case back? When I did my first unboxing, you probably noticed that I pointed out that it says limited edition 66 of 500. Well, what I've since learned since I've gotten this watch 2 days ago is that every one of these watches that I've seen, it doesn't matter if it's this color or a different color combination, every single one of these Stewart Dawsons that I've seen that came from watchgang all say limited edition 66 of 500. So what that tells me is that there are potentially more than 500 out there, and they wanted to inscribe something on it, so they just stuck serial 66 of 500 on it. Even on some of their pictures on their website, you can see 66 of 500. So to me, that's kind of annoying. That's the fact that they would engrave the same number on all of them. I get it. It's cheaper for them. It's cheaper for them to just set up the engraver once and not have to constantly change it to engrave a bunch of case backs all at once. But seriously, put a little bit of effort into it. It would have gone a long way in this instance. For that simple fact alone, you know, it's kind of cheesy. It's kind of cheesy. All right, so if we want to take a look at the website that watchgang included on their Platinum Partner cards, this is the link that it takes us to. As you can see, watchgang 2018 Platinum Tier watches. These were all of the watches that were sent out as a part of the watchgang Platinum subscription for February 2018. Couple things to point out on this page right here. In this month, my preference actually would have been to receive the Swiss Military Nautilus or another Swiss Military Neptune. Now, you guys may have seen a couple of months ago or last month, I don't remember when it was, I received the navy blue Swiss Military Neptune. That watch has actually grown on me. I wear that watch quite a bit, and I'm actually really, really liking that watch. So I would not have mind getting the Swiss Military Nautilus. The other thing I'm going to point out on this page is everybody knows that I love stainless steel bracelets. Now, my preferences with watchgang are set to stainless steel bracelets, and that's the highest priority on my preferences. You can see that there's 1, 2, 3 different watches that got sent out with stainless steel bracelets. Just something that kind of irks me a little bit in the fact that watchgang for this month just completely ignored my preferences, which is fine. You know, it's a subscription service. I get it, but what's the point of having preferences if you're not going to pay attention to them? So let's take a look at this Stewart Dawson Belgravia. If we click on the link here, it takes us into a little bit more information about it. You can see sapphire crystal, Swiss automatic, movement, the whole 9 yards. Let's check out the Belgravia listing on Stewart Dawson's website. And these are a couple different color combinations that they had. We're gonna pick the black and white one, which is the one that I have. This is the reference number for this specific watch. You can see 990 euros. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the translation, or I'm sorry, the conversion on that is to US dollars, and I'm not going to look it up and waste your time right now. You can see black enamel finish with white indices, diameters 42 millimeters, thickness is 13 millimeters, which I want to take a look at something real quick. It says thickness is 13 millimeters there. Let's take a look at their technical tab. Yep, 13 millimeters. I might have misspoken earlier. I think I said 14, but I'm not positive. Not a whole lot to their website. Just want to point out a couple other things that I found on this watch real quick. One, eBay. We have a fine gentleman who has a watchgang Platinum subscription that has listed his watch for sale. I'm sorry, I could be mistaken. It could be a female for all I know. But we've got a starting bid of $320. So at $320, this person is going to recoup their costs, minus a little bit of money for eBay and PayPal's processing fees, but he has a buy it now price of $500. I can tell you, given the fact that this eBay listing was posted 5 days ago and the fact that there's 1 view per hour, my gut tells me that this watch does not sell at all at this price. He'll probably have to significantly drop the starting bid if he wants this watch to sell. Plus, that's really, in my opinion, not an awesome color combination. But the reason this eBay listing is so exciting to me that I want to point it out to you is look at that case back. So if you remember from earlier in the video, my watch is a limited edition 66 of 500 as well. So the fact that they just engraved all of them with the same is kind of annoying. It kind of puts me off to this brand a little bit. They took the cheap, easy way out to actually engrave something on this case back. I would have been happy if they just put the company's name there, or if they left it blank so the customer that they're receiving it could actually take that off and have it engraved for themselves. That would have been 1,000 times better than engraving how many copies of 66 of 500 limited edition. Tells me they're not limited at all. Second thing I want to point out, this watch, you guessed it, was a Kickstarter campaign. So if we take a look at this campaign here, total of 8 backers actually backed this product. Now, this campaign started last year. I actually remember seeing this campaign on Kickstarter, and I just wasn't feeling the watch, so I did not actually invest in this one. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because for $790, this watch, in my opinion, is not worth $790. You can see it had an estimated delivery date of April 2018, which we are not even to yet, and I'll tell you why we have them in our hands in a moment. But you can see there were only 5 backers. So 5 backers paid $790, with the additional 3 actually pledging $2,500 or more, which actually blows my mind, but it is what it is. Thing I'm going to point out here is we check the update. Look at this. They had an advanced delivery on these watches. So first and foremost, I'm going to say props to the watch manufacturer doing a Kickstarter campaign and actually delivering before they said they were going to. But this one, take a look right here, guys. Where is it? Advanced delivery. End of February deliveries for these watches. It's interesting how that end of February delivery on this Kickstarter campaign coincides with the February Watchgang Platinum subscription for February 2018. Guys, I piece all these together just so you guys can draw your own conclusions to this, but I just found all of that interesting. That really annoys the hell out of me right there. That really annoys me. And I can tell you guys, if you guys, Stewart Dawson, if anybody is watching this video, that simple fact right there, the fact that there were so many casebacks engraved with the same number, is why I'm trading this watch away. I would have dealt with this watch. This watch probably would have gotten more time on the wrist than the Tellus that I had, because I do like the overall design of the watch, but that 66 for 500 just annoys the hell out of me. All right, guys, so that was the Stewart Dawson that I received for my Watchgang Platinum subscription for February 2018. As you can tell, overall, I'm not really pleased with this watch, and very similar to the out-of-order Casanova that I'm wearing right now, this watch is going bye-bye. So this afternoon, this watch will be boxed up along with the out of order and going on to the next owner of this watch. I think I made a pretty good trade on it. So yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to this one. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, any thoughts on this watch, you can post them up in the comments below. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at the website at mywatchaddiction.com. And as always, if you want to see what's on my wrist on a daily basis, follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/watchaddiction.us. Thanks, guys, and have a great week.